got off the phone with the seller, going to head and sending over an LOI here shortly with them. But I wanted to go over this deal with you. So it's in Dallas, Texas. Okay, there's 17 pads, total pads, but there's only 10 homes on site. And they're all tenant-owned homes, and they're at $415 per month, and it's city utilities. All right, now the one thing that's, the one issue that I have with this deal so far is that they don't bill back for water, okay? So it's included in rent. So the first thing we would do if we took over this deal is start billing back for water, as well as the Dallas market rents are probably $550 to $600 a month. So keep that in mind while we're doing our underwriting. Okay, so $415 a month, they're bringing in roughly $50,000 a year in gross income. Okay. All right, now since they don't bill back for water, I'm going to go with 40% expense ratio. That's currently as it sits, so that's $30,000 a year, roughly in NOI. I want a $400,000 purchase price. So if I were to pay cash for this deal, it would be a 7.5% cap rate. Better than what we're seeing currently listed on the market. So not a bad start. Okay, so they're willing to seller finance this deal. They want a reasonable down payment, which is usually what I see on these smaller deals. A bank's not gonna probably touch this, I don't think. So, you know, seller financing, anything helps. So in this deal, they're willing to do $400,000 purchase price, $200,000 down. So your note's gonna be $200,000. We're gonna go 6% interest, 30-year amortization. There's a 5-year balloon. So your payment, principal and interest is gonna be roughly, I believe, $13,500 a year annual, okay? So we got, if we have our debt service is about $13,500, our NOI is $30,000 as it sits. We're currently going to be sitting at about $16,500 to $17,000 cash flow. Now, if we divide this cash flow number divided by our down payment, it's looking like an 8.2% return on our money. Not bad in this market, but what I like about this deal overall is that if we increase our lot rents to market rents, which in my opinion, minimum $500, as well as bill back for water, it significantly increase our NOI day one. We were looking at an NOI of $30,000 as it sits, but if we increase our rents to $500 a month, which is still in my opinion below market, you're gonna be at $60,000 a year in gross income. And let's say we bill back for water, so now we're at 35%. 35% of 60,000. So now we increased our rents to $500 market, which is still below market in my opinion, which would be a $39,000 NOI. So we just increased our NOI by $9,000 a year by increasing rents to $500 a month day one, which again is still below market, and billing back for water would be the plan. Okay, so now when we look at our terms, we're looking at a $13,500 debt service. So now $25,500, I believe. I'm just doing this math off the top of my head. We're into this deal for $200,000. We're looking at a, 12.5% cash on cash. So I like this deal. I don't think you're gonna need to bring a lot to the table as far as CapEx, because it's city water sewer. It's all tenant-owned property. Now, if you want to hang up vinyl fencing, I don't think you need to pave the roads. The park's too small and it's already paved on the outside. So minimal capital expenditures. Let's just say you bring an extra $50,000 for CapEx to that deal. Now you're at a 10% cap rate, 10% return on investment if you bring an extra $50,000 down, because now you'd be at $250 down with your new NOI of $25,500. So again, the goal here would be raise rents $500 day one, as well as bill back for water. And this deal is screaming. It's in Dallas, Texas. Great market.